Is one of ABC's most popular shows in Nashville. And Tina, you learned it's one of the most difficult to shoot.
It certainly is. Not only is the music all original, it's filmed in the capital of country, Nashville, Tennessee. And I got an all-access pass to the set when they shot parts of tonight's episode that just aired right here on WEHT Local. It's a catchy song, bringing new life to Raina James' career in country.
Getting to record the new single from the new album, which is a lot of fun for me personally. It's such a fun song, but it also feels like this is what we've been, what Raina's been really building to for a lot of the season. So it's an exciting day.
Me, Mark.
Many of Nashville's 150 crew members probably already know the new single by heart. A minute-and-a-half scene took about 4 hours of shooting, the script ever-changing.
I thought we could have a special little treat, and I would sing the single from the new album. I'm going to let you be the first to hear the new single from the album.
There are plenty of do-overs, mostly for technical reasons. The lighting must be just right, along with the smoke, sound, and overall look.
Y'all have been so great to me.
Stand-ins help take the pressure off actors like Connie Britton.
Here we go.
So does perfecting the music ahead of time.
We pre-record the songs in the studio, but when I'm up there singing, it just feels like if I'm not really singing into the mic, then somehow it's just it would feel kind of hokey to me. So I sort of just scream it out on the mic too and hope that they don't record it.
Unlike most network TV shows, all of Nashville's music is original and performed by the real deal. Even the drummers work for country star Tim McGraw.
So they're real musicians. We use real musicians on the show. All the background artists are real musicians. So it's that makes it real and authentic. And then when you're, shooting at the Bluebird, even though we have a Bluebird set now, when you're in there, it's like, oh my gosh, we're actually at the Bluebird. So it gives it an authenticity that I think fans appreciate, and we certainly appreciate.
Half of the episodes are filmed on location in Nashville. The rest are at sound stages around town. Today, we're actually inside a car dealership. The scene takes place, though, at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Raina James is back.
The setup, Luke Wheeler unveils a stock car featuring Raina's face. She kicks off the NASCAR sponsorship with an intimate performance in front of 125 extras. But filming on location has its challenges.
Easily 4 times harder than shooting actually in a set. In a set, you've got all sorts of controllable things, such as walls that move. You're not subject to the weather, for instance. It's easy to get ahead and go and do a set over here as well as a set over here and have it lit and pre-lit and ready for the actors to get there. Whereas on location, you're very much subject to the elements.
One element that is easier, working with Nashville-based crews. Director of photography Michael Lohman says it was smart to skip Hollywood staffers in shooting a country music show, a show rife with reality. The dealership is owned by former race car driver Darrell Waltrip, who's raised in Owensboro. Such authenticity, though, comes at a price.
It's a double-edged sword. Normally I love location. I immerse myself in it. It's fun to be in a new place with new people. But I have a family. I've got 3 kids. I just had a baby. She's 4 months old. So leaving here, the girl is 10 days old. And I had to uproot and bail and come here. So it's a lot of back and forth for me. I've never flown to and fro from a location, a single location, as much as this in all my life. I mean, it's absurd.
That coming from a man who grew up in showbiz. Oliver Hudson's mom is Goldie Hawn. His sister, Kate Hudson.
And background.
Actor Will Chase tells me having such a camaraderie with his co-stars helps ease the stress of being away from home.
Other than when the camera's rolling, we're pretty much all goofy the whole time offset. I mean, that goes for everybody. So we don't take ourselves too seriously until the camera's rolling. So that helps generate some friendships, and you learn to trust each other, and that shows on camera.
The chemistry is apparent between Luke Wheeler and Raina James, so is her deep contempt for record producer Jeff Fordham.
Oh, Jeff Fordham. Yes, Raina and Jeff do not get along, and Jeff seems to be determined to derail everybody. But he's a good villain. Oliver Hudson is the best.
It started with a bit of smiles and some manipulation, and now it's full on just bad guy.
The characters are constantly evolving and will continue to do so through season 2. So is the music. Almost 100 songs from Nashville are on iTunes, with new ones available for download each week.
Some great music. And
Yeah.
I got to bring home a
there you go.
souvenir.
Yeah,
This
the
is
very
like
nice
a
souvenir.
backstage
Yeah.
pass for the Atlanta Motor Speedway. They were filming though in Franklin, Tennessee. So very neat experience being out on set.
Yeah, I tell you one thing that strikes me, and all of us in here, 4 hours to shoot a minute and a half of a scene, but just looking at the video there that you and, well, Chief Photographer John Simpson shot, that was all the people involved that it takes to shoot that minute and a half of scene that you see on the show tonight. So.
Exactly. So a great experience. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we definitely enjoyed it. Thank you, Tina.